Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to dive deep into the root causes of our character defects. We'll explore how resentment, anger, and fear drive us, and how acceptance, love, and faith can help us cope. We'll also touch on something I like to call the triangle of self-obsession. Let's break it down. First, let's talk about resentment. Resentment is something we hold on to from the past. It festers when we replay old hurts, betrayals, or wrongs, refusing to let them go. In addiction, resentment becomes fuel for self-destruction. It keeps us stuck, chained to the past, and obsessed with what should have been. But what's at the core of resentment? It's often expectations. Expectations that weren't met, relationships that didn't go the way we hoped, or events we couldn't control. Now, how do we deal with it? The answer is acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean condoning bad behavior or injustice. It means releasing the need to control the past. When we accept what happened, we free ourselves from the grip of resentment and allow healing to begin. Acceptance brings us peace and helps us shift from the past to the present. Next, let's talk about anger. Anger lives in the present. It flares up when we feel out of control, when people or situations don't align with our desires. Anger is tied to our ego. It's the ego's way of asserting dominance or protection. But when anger goes unchecked, it turns into rage and leads to destructive behavior. It's part of that self-obsession triangle, where everything revolves around me, my needs, my rights, my expectations. So how do we cope with anger? The answer is love. When we approach life with love for ourselves and others, we shift from a mindset of conflict to one of compassion. Love means stepping outside of our ego, seeing the humanity in others, and choosing kindness over control. It dissolves anger and allows us to live more peacefully in the present. Now let's tackle fear. Fear lives in the future. It's rooted in the unknown, in uncertainty, and in a deep sense of insecurity. What will happen next? Will I be okay? Can I trust the future? For many of us, fear is the hardest emotion to deal with because it's intangible. It's based on what might happen, not what is happening. And it's all about trying to control the uncontrollable. So how do we cope with fear? The answer is faith. Faith doesn't have to be religious. It's about trusting that things will unfold as they should. When we have faith, whether in a higher power, in life itself, or in our own resilience, we stop trying to manipulate the future. We can embrace uncertainty with grace, knowing we are equipped to handle whatever comes our way. So how does this all tie together? Think of resentment, anger, and fear as 3 points on the triangle of self-obsession. At the center of this triangle is our ego, the part of us that's overly focused on me and mine. Resentment traps us in the past, anger consumes the present, and fear paralyzes us about the future. The way out of this triangle is by flipping it on its head. Resentment is healed with acceptance of the past, anger is softened with love in the present, fear is conquered through faith in the future. The journey of recovery isn't just about putting down the substance or the behavior, it's about understanding these deeper emotional triggers, resentment, anger, and fear, and learning how to cope with them in healthy ways. By practicing acceptance, love, and faith, we can break free from the triangle of self-obsession and live more peaceful, fulfilling lives. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, remember, healing happens one day at a time.